Hey guys, it's Pete. Welcome back to our channel, and today I'm going to be doing a deep clean on our venue chairs. The venue chairs are an ivory color, they're cushioned, and they do get pretty dirty often. So I try my best to clean them or deep clean them periodically. It's been a while, so it is time again to do that. There's 100 chairs, and it takes me a good day and a half, maybe a full 2 days at this point. With my schedule right now in the morning being busy, it's probably going to take me a couple of days to do the full thing, unless I'm being a complete psycho and stay here like till midnight, which I am not going to be doing. But yeah, so some of the products that I use, I just found this product recently and I used it on some of our linens for the venue and some of the clothes at home. I'm a little skeptical on products like this because I have used like the shout spray on the venue chair cushions, and it actually left a ring mark, which I had to do even more work to try to get out. Eventually got out. It did take care of the stain, but you know, it was a little bit extra work, so I kind of stayed away from those. But then again, it was my fault because it says not to let that one in particular set for more than 5 minutes. And yeah, I did, because the way I work my cleaning process here, pre-spot or spray the stains with whatever product I'm going to use. I line up about 10 at a time, or depending on the tables, I just bring that whole amount of chairs. So if it's 6 chairs, 7 chairs, 8 chairs, whatever, I bring the whole table amount of chairs over here to a corner. I spray them, and then by the time I'm done spraying all of them, I start with the first one and start cleaning that one. And this one is the OxiClean Max Force Laundry Stain Remover for stubborn stains, grease, blood, and grass. This will be the first time I'm trying this on the venue chairs, but I have faith that it's going to go ahead and do a good job. It does say here, spray directly onto the spot or stain until saturated. Let stand for 5 minutes or up to a week, depending on the severity of the stain. Wash with detergent. In warmest wash, the fabric will accept. So this one is okay to leave more than 5 minutes, because about, give or take, depending how dirty the chair cushion is, it does take me about 5 minutes or more. And if it still seems super dirty and my OCD is kicking in, I put it to the side and I keep going until like I can try to get the most out of the stains. I love doing it. It's very relaxing to me, but it is a lot of work. I'm probably gonna be really tired, and then I have like a heavy hand, so when I'm using the little vacuum, I like put a lot of force on it, which I probably shouldn't, but I do. And it's very gratifying at the end because I get to see the whole venue chairs, like they just literally feel like they're glowing afterwards. And the cool thing is, even though they're cushioned, they're spongy cushion seats, they dry up really quickly. So what I do when I'm done with them, I flip them around so their backs are facing the table. Another thing that I use is the Bissell Pro Advanced with Refresher Enhancer Technology, Oxy, Spot, and Stain. This is formula for portable carpet cleaner. So this one is specifically for the little vacuum that I'm about to show you guys. And I've used this vacuum. This is actually the second time I think we buy it. But it's perfect. Like, it's super good. And yeah, we just really enjoy it. I know there's newer ones, because I'm not sure if they make this specific brand model anymore, but I'm sure they work just as well. But this one it's been lasting us very well, a long time, so I like that. There is like a little measurement on the bottle right now that you have to fill it up to, and then you fill it up with the rest of the water. The machine I'm referring to is this one, the Bissell little green machine, or little green. This container over here is where it collects all the dirty water. And then over here is the container reservoir where you can put a little bit of the solution, fill it up with water. There's lines and everything. It's self-explanatory. And then you just kind of connect it's already connected. I'm gonna make a mess. And you start using it. As you can see, we had an open house the day before, and the whole venue is set up in different colors and themes and what have you. I think it looks really nice. Everybody that came, shout out to all our new contracts that we signed, thank God, and potential new clients. Hopefully we'll see you soon. But yeah, everybody liked everything that was set up, and now I'm just wanting to clean these. So for example, this one, which is embarrassing, but it's natural. People are going to spill tea or drinks or, food, everything. I always find it funny though, like to myself, like afterwards we see spots on chairs and like it's right in the middle. So I'm thinking, like, how did you get your drink there in that specific spot, or at least I hope it's a drink. So this is what I do. I'm starting from the other side of the table over there because that one's abandoned and doesn't have anything like decor. So I brought all 10 chairs over here. I'm gonna spray each one of them, whichever one needs the spot treatment, and then start again with this one. And I always put a towel heads up in case you use a machine like this one or have this one in particular or whatever. I know it's super dirty. I can already see how dirty it is. But anyways, I always put a towel underneath because it does leak sometimes, which I don't know why. It's very, very small. And I don't know, maybe it's because the machine is old already. But I've already learned my lesson. I always have a towel here. I'm going to do that right now. I have the mop bucket over there, which I'm going to just put warm water and I mop it because when I start spraying, the solution goes everywhere here. And I have like my dirty old shoes, so I don't care if they get wet, not everything. But yeah, it goes everywhere. So, excuse me, periodically every 5 chairs or so, I'll have to mop and then, you know, rinse out the mop in the bucket or whatever and start all over again. And I have to get the fan for the floor to help it dry quicker. I've learned from several times of doing this, the reason I'm doing it so it doesn't leave like a residue, like a stain, because it has happened before. It comes out eventually, but just helps the process go a lot faster. So this one's a pretty bad one. Let's see. And the spray is sort of like a gel. It's not too liquidy. So you kind of just have to have a, you know, you'll get the hang of how you spray it. At this point, I think all of them are going to need a little something, which is fine. I wish I could do this after every event, but depending on how busy we are or whatever the situation may be, I don't get to it right away. So they kind of just pile up on me, to be honest. And I hate that because it would be so much easier if I just kept up with the maintenance of these chairs weekly rather than let them all pile up. And honestly, I always get embarrassed whenever we have clients come in and they might see the chairs like that. So I try my hardest to not let it get to a point where it's gonna be embarrassing. So I make sure that the water is like scorching hot. Luckily for us at the venue, the water in the back comes out really, really hot, and it's perfect because it'll just kind of dissolve all the residue right away off the floors. Trusty mop bucket. Here's one. And I don't put any sort of solution like Pine Sol or Fabuloso or anything for the floor because since the residue or the solution is kind of already liquidy and it's a soap, it's gonna leave it even more soapy, and then you're definitely gonna get a lot of residue. Turn it on, and it has a little trigger. You spray it, and then you can spray. I sprayed the whole thing a few times, and then I go get started. So, if you all remember, this was the very first chair, and it was filthy. And right now, hopefully, you can notice a big difference. Once it dries up, any little shadowing that may show up on camera will be completely gone. So this is the first one. A few little tips for you beginners. You can buy the solution, the Walmart, all of this stuff I got at Walmart. We'll put the links down below in case you want to go ahead and check them out. This has come in really handy, aside from the venue, which was the initial reason why we got it. But we also have used it on our mattresses at home. I've cleaned the carpet with it. That was a big old job. They probably sell something bigger for something like that, but it still worked. It just took me a very long time. And I mean the area rug, not the whole carpet, but like an area rug that we have. I also cleaned the dining room set, like all the benches and chairs and everything like that, and our sofa. This one has these were all the stains that I had on there, and this currently what you're viewing is the OxiClean detergent or stain remover spray. And let's go ahead and do this again. little kind of tidbit. Our chair around the edge has like a little edge on it. So what I'm doing is at the same time, when I start with the process, I spray it out, I go in one direction, go the opposite direction, and then once I'm kind of summing it all up, I go ahead and pass it through, I really push down hard because I feel like it's bringing the liquid this way and sucking it all up on the edges, and then I vacuum all around the edge of the chair to suck up any excess liquid that may be on there. So there you go. Second one down, 98 to go. So I timed myself. It took me about 25 minutes, almost a full 30 minutes to do all 10 chairs, but they do look super clean compared to how they were. And I know on the camera it might not look, they may still look a little shadowy or whatever, but in person they do look a lot cleaner. And hopefully, because of all the shadows and stuff here. So, and as you can hear, I'm a little bit out of breath. I need to get some water. So right now I'm gonna let these dry here. I'll start with the next table and so forth and so on. But first I need to mop this whole area because it is extremely slippery right now. So I'm gonna do that first. Drink some water, let this dry, get the other chairs, etc., etc., etc. And in case you guys are looking for a good fan for the floor, for your home or whatever, this one is an Explorer Lasco. It goes up to 3 different speeds. You can kind of position it however you want. And it's great. Like, it's gonna go ahead and dry the floor super quick. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And as you can see, the floor is completely dry right now. It took about a minute or 2 at the most for this whole area, and I like to use it when I'm mopping and picking up around the venue. I put it in a corner once I finish mopping that area, and it dries up by the time I'm picking it up and putting it in the next direction of the other area. So the verdict is in. This is working perfectly. I would recommend this now for any sort of other upholstery and of course the laundry. And while those are being saturated with the stain remover, I'm going to go ahead and take these back over here. And just so you guys can see how dirty this water is from the first 10 chairs. pretty nasty in there. So right now I'll rinse this off with a bunch of hot water, dump it outside again, and continue. So this is the container where you put the solution in. It does have a little line indicator as to where you fill it up with, and then all the way up to there you fill it up with water. I wouldn't go past it because it does, I think that's the reason why it's leaked in the past. I'm just realizing that. I would always overfill it, so I think it would kind of overflow. But anywho, and then you just put the top back on, screw it on, make sure it's nice and tight, flip it over, and it'll just settle into its little place. So guys, I just finished another table that had 6 chairs. Those are drying right now. This one is going to be the other 10 chairs here in the back, and then I'll be done with this whole section back here. But look at this, how bad this one is. I'm not sure what some of these things are, to be honest. TMI. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spray the crap out of this one, and I will follow back with you guys on what this looks like afterwards. I'm gonna let it soak for quite a while, and you know, kind of go heavy-handed when I'm doing the vacuum, because I want it to look brand new, or as new as possible. Yeah, that might be too much, but whatever. Guys, look, this one is even more filthy. Black. So I usually just rinse this off here. Give it a good rinse a couple times and then put it back in the machine, and it's time to refill the next one. That chair that had those funky stains everywhere, this is where we're at the moment, and it's more shadow there. So the main stain, which is that one and this one, are practically gone. There's some here in the corner which I'm trying to get rid of. I've already gave it a few you know, repeat, spray, settle, wash, repeat, blah blah blah. So right now I'm going to leave that soaking in a little bit longer and continue with these. There's this one that, like, I guess they must have spilled like a bunch of tea on top of it. We're gonna take care of that. But surprisingly, knock on wood, the tea isn't so much the hardest part to get out. It's more about like food stains or other questionables. So believe it or not, this is the chair that had all that sweet tea on it. Yep, the magic of hard determination, and I only had to clean it twice. So that's another table, which is the one all the way in that corner area, complete. And I already brought the chairs from this yellow table, which are these pink ones. Those are probably going to be the last set that I do. I'm a little bit tired already, to be honest, and I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more tables to go. So I'll probably finish those tomorrow. And that's it for the first day, guys. Like I mentioned, I usually don't finish all of them. I've never finished all of the 100 chairs in one day. So today I was good. I almost had half of them, 46 chairs finished. I'll do the other 54 hopefully tomorrow, and that'll be that. I do think I'm a little bit faster today, and because of that little OxyClean spray. So that's definitely on my, you know, add to Amazon order all the time list if I can't get it at Walmart. But luckily Walmart's always in stock with it, and I will be using it at home and here, and anytime we need to take out stains or clean anything. So I am getting some snacks from the venue and a Coke, and heading home to see my babe, and then I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
Hey guys, it's day 2 and we are back at the venue cleaning the chairs. I went ahead and actually brought all the chairs that are needed to be, minus this table I need to do as well. But all the chairs that still need to be cleaned, I just kind of brought them all up, aligned them, and it forces me to want to have to do it all today. It's earlier in the day than compared to than yesterday, so I hope that I won't be here super late, because yesterday I was here till like 7, almost 7:30, I think. Because I always tell myself like just one more chair, and that one more chair turns into more of them. So I'm gonna pre-stain spray them. Not all of them. I'll probably just do like a table at a time, like I mentioned, and then go from there. And a quick little update. So the chair that was like super crazy dirty is clean completely. It looks, I'm not sure why the camera looks dark, but yeah, if you were to see it in person, there are no more stains on this chair whatsoever. I'm just gonna give it one last little quick clean with the vacuum and then send it on its merry way, but the stains in general are gone. And just so you guys can see, not that you guys really care or can tell, but the floor is so smudgy from the solution, from just using the mop with water. But like I mentioned, once I'm done with all of this and put them all away, I will go ahead and do a deep mopping. Probably do it like 3 times to get rid of all this residue on the floor. Update. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tables to go. About, I think I counted like 32 chairs, so we're getting there. My back's starting to hurt. Oh my goodness, I need to probably take a little break, which I'll probably do before I start the next set of chairs. But the good thing is, from the looks of it, not too many of the chairs that are coming up need a lot of like hard, heavy-handed cleaning. So just here and there's a few.
One eternity later.
And I'm finally done. It is 5:01 exactly. Actually, I was technically done like 10-15 minutes ago, but I was picking up and mopping and doing other stuff. But with the chairs, I'm completely done. There are two particular chairs, which is this one and the other one over there. I put them like, I'm giving myself a signal, because I ran out of the little spot spray, and that really helped with the really bad chair that I showed you guys at the beginning. So I want to buy some, bring it over here another day, and just kind of spray that specific spot. The rest of the chairs are completely done. The ones that are from yesterday I already flipped around and they are facing their normal way. The rest of them, which are like pretty much all this side over here, are facing away from the tablecloth. I don't like having them face the tablecloth when they're wet, just as a precaution, especially after all that hard work. My lower back is killing me, even though I was taking little breaks here and there. But yeah, and then my hands are like, they don't look very red on camera, but they're super red. But I'm gonna have to take some Tylenol for arthritis, because I have really bad arthritis as it is, and this doesn't help. Sit down for the rest of the afternoon and just take a little break, because, oh my god, I need something because I haven't eaten. I think my baby's at home waiting for me, so I'm probably gonna pick up food or call him and see if he wants to go eat somewhere. And then for the rest of the afternoon, just relax. And that was my really big errand, effort, chore, whatever you want to call it, of the day. But I have other little projects I want to do for the venue that have just been like kind of being put on the back burner, and I'm on it. This is the little spot I was referring to. The rest of the chairs look great. Look at these from yesterday. They are brand spanking new. This one is, I don't know, that's not a stain. I think it's like a scratch from, like they scratched the cloth, but I wasn't able to do anything about that. This one, these, all of these, great. And then these are the ones for today. They're still a little damp, but they're looking really good. From today, and all of those. But yeah, guys, 100 chairs by hand by yours truly. I really like cleaning the chairs. I just never learned my lesson to do it weekly or whatever, but it's okay. But yeah, nonetheless, they are finally done, clean, and ready for the next event that we have coming up. Not this week, but next week, and I will be setting it up probably this weekend for that event. But yeah, they're gonna make a big difference. I feel like I see the venue brighter now that the chairs are cleaned. Maybe that's just me, I'm crazy. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this little cleaning havoc moment that I was having. Comment down below if you've used that machine before, or if you used any of the products, or if you have any other questions regarding my little process. I tried my best to explain like step by step of what I do, but that's just me. You know, do what you need to do on your side as far as cleaning your upholstery or other items. And if you want any other type of cleaning videos, just comment down below, and I'm more than happy to start doing those for you guys. I think next up is a few things that need to be deep cleaned at the house, so stick around for that. And thank you guys so much. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the little bell to get a notification every time we upload a new video. And of course, give this video a like. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.